We're taking over the Pittsburgh Steelers in Madden 26 franchise mode, and the goal is simple: turn this club into the best team in the NFL. But getting there won't be easy. We have a list of tough challenges to complete before we can call this a success. Alright, so here's the mission. We have to draft a player with over superstar development, sign an 85 plus overall player, sell 5 or more aging players, and finally win the Super Bowl. This is going to be a massive challenge and we'll have to make every decision count. But before we get started, if this video hits 100 likes, I will be giving away a Steelers jersey to a random subscriber. So drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright, and of course we have to start by taking a look at the squad, and as you can see right here, Aaron Rodgers is leading the way as our quarterback. Obviously he's not a long-term option. I think we gotta figure out what we want to do with that position. Do we want to keep Rodgers for a few years and just wait till he retires, then fix that position? I don't know, because as of right now, he's doing okay, but I feel like he can do a lot better, obviously if he's in his prime. So he's definitely getting older. So I do think that we do have to figure out a long-term issue. Originally, I was going to go for Will Howard. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good rookie, especially because he's learning under Aaron Rodgers. And him and Aaron Rodgers' playstyle is decently similar. Will Howard has a little bit of that dual threat ability, but they're both kind of pocket passers. And I do think that they can develop, or that he can develop well under Rodgers. For now, I'll leave it how it is for this season. Maybe next season I can worry about QB. Running back wise, Warren Johnson. It's a decent duo. Realistically, it's not the greatest, but a big thing that has to do with it is the O-line. I mean, Frazier's good, decent left guard. Troy Fautanu is not bad. I still think he's young, so he has some ability to learn. And then I just think that we do need a guard and a left tackle really badly. But when it comes to the offense, our biggest need, as you guys can see right here, is by far the wide receiver position. Austin and Wilson aren't bad. Like, some of these receivers just aren't bad, but they're not wide receiver 1 level. They're not that good. Like, DK is obviously the wide receiver 1. We need somebody else who can be there as well, because DK is getting old. Like, yeah, 27 years old. It's not that old, but 3 years until he turns 30, and when you turn 30 in Madden, you start regressing like crazy. So I don't think he's a true long-term option, but for now, obviously, he's going to be our wide receiver 1. When it comes to defense, it's a little bit interesting because the way that they built the team has been so odd. Because, like, okay, take a look at our formation for the first part. We are in a formation where we cannot utilize Jack Sawyer, who, if you guys don't know, he came from Ohio State. He was a good rookie, and I do think that they need to give him more chances. But the formation that we're in barely gives him any opportunities to shine. And so I think I'm going to stick to I think I'm going to go back to the base 4-3. I feel like it would fit the team a little bit better if they could do it that way. Obviously, in real life, their defense isn't the worst defense in the league. So I do think the formation works in real life, but in this game, we do need to make some changes. Okay, what do we do with the outside linebacker position? Because one of these guys, I mean, I have to play Jack Sawyer. I have huge hopes for him. Highsmith is good, but he's 28. He's not even that old. This is tough, because I don't even know where I would personally play Jack Sawyer. Let me know in the comments where you would play him. Do I play him as an outside linebacker? I don't know if he has the speed for that. Like, he has 80 speed. Not the best. Yeah, I feel like we might have to just switch him for the outside linebacker position just for now. And then once we get rid of Highsmith, most likely, because Watt, I think, is going to be like a permanent player here. He's 30 years old. 30 years old, though. No, but I'm going to have him for at least 2 to 3 more seasons. So I need to make Jack Sawyer most likely our outside linebacker. Okay, so as we're looking at this, I do think Wilson could actually come in and be our middle linebacker. I think he could actually fit that spot decently nicely. I feel like he's lined up a couple times there, of course, in his career. So I do think he can transition there well. I'm going to put, Jack Sawyer. As much as I wouldn't do this in real life, he is going to be our outside linebacker. I'm going to put him as a Sam linebacker. I think leaving him on the same side that he's used to is most likely going to be more beneficial for his development. Eventually, of course, though, I'm going to bring him back as an edge rusher. What else is on defense, though? Because I was taking a look, and one thing that the team has is a lot of good safeties. Okay, Ramsey. Okay, why did the game automatically play him as a safety? I don't know why. Because I'm going to actually put Peppers as our starting free safety. Jabril Peppers is not bad at all. He is not bad. I do think he can he can at least be our starting free safety for maybe 2 years, I would say. He's going to lose his depth chart pretty quickly. I mean, depending how the season goes, but he's going to lose it decently quickly. Okay, now I can generate my lineup, and then it should put, yeah, Ramsey's back at corner. Porter's going to be our backup corner for sure. But we still have an extra safety. I think Kyle Duggar is super underrated. I think he can be our starting. Clark, yeah. Like, Slay is good. Slay is decent. So I feel like I use some of our extra safeties in some sort of trade to get some more offensive players. I feel like that's the thing that we have to do. But for now, let's sim till the end of the season because I'm using the online mode where we're starting at 7-3. We're starting in week 12, which is where we are in real life at the point of filming. And so, as you can see, the Steelers are 6-4, just like they are in real life. So I'm going to sim to the playoffs just in case we make it. And then I'll maybe sim till the end of the season if we don't make it. Okay, and the year ends off 10-7. So decently realistic based on what the rest of the record, or what the rest of the season looks like for the Steelers. I mean, we missed out on the playoffs because we did get second in our conference there. But realistically, I mean, in our division, sorry. But I don't know, like, I feel like maybe we could have scraped our way into the playoffs. Turns out we didn't. That's totally fine. I don't mind that. It just means we get a better draft pick anyway. So not that big of a deal. The one thing is, though, we have a lot of players we have to re-sign. 73 million cap is good, but we have a lot of players. 12 players right here. And, oh, actually, never mind. I thought we had a couple of other guys. Aaron Rodgers. Do we re-sign the 42-year-old legendary quarterback? No, he's gone. He's gone. He doesn't seem like he's enjoying the Steelers team that much. Like, I've seen a couple of things where he's talking to the media and he just doesn't seem that happy. So I am going to let him go. Isaac, I am going to let him go as well just because he is a left guard and he's 32 years old. He's going to start regressing like crazy. I should let him go. Calvin Austin, decent player, but I don't think a 27-year-old at 77 overall is going to be worth the keep here. Decent player, though. Definitely a decent player. Chuck Clark, I'm going to let him go. Jabril Peppers, I mean, both these guys I could re-sign just to use as trade value, but I'm going to let both of them go. Cole Holcomb, that's a hard one. Yeah, I feel like I gotta let him go too. These three guys are just too old. If we're gonna build a team that's gonna make it to the Super Bowl, we have to be smart and we have to be getting rid of players that are like 30 and above. For sure. Like, we have to build from the youth and start to build up a little bit here. Okay. Free agency, I highly doubt there'll be a lot of good players in here. At this point, not a lot of good players that are young are on their last year of deal. I mean, Jaquan Brisker would be nice to get. Like, he's a good player, 27 years old, but we don't need a safety. That's kind of one of our last needs that we need at this point. Devin Bush would be nice, but normal dev, no. Yeah, I feel like none of these guys are worth picking up. I mean, a Travis Kelce would be nice to pick up, but realistically, why would we want a guy that old? And that's going to bring that much hatred to the team. Because people just don't like that guy. Okay, speaking of, by the way, I'm sure you guys have noticed, brand new setup. I'm now in my own setup room. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to put over here. Like, I'm going to put 3 shelves right here. I don't know if you guys can see me. Right here, 3 shelves, and they're going to be like display shelves. So let me know what you want me to put on that side. And then on this side, I'm going to hang like a jersey. And then here, I'm going to put like a neon sign. Yeah, somewhere over there on that wall. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. That vinyl wall took forever. I had to individually tape all of that stuff up. It took forever. But hopefully you guys think it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, we're into the draft here. This is going to be a really important position for us. We have pick 18, which isn't the best pick because we have to address that quarterback position. Or do we start Will Howard for this season? I feel like we do. I feel like he's had time to develop. If Fernando Mendoza drops that low in real life, they're probably going to take him. Cade Klubnik, decent upside as well, but has had a terrible season. Anthony Hill would be nice to get a linebacker, but I feel like I gotta go for a receiver here. Oh, Arvel Reese could fit the squad nicely. But you know what, Jordan Tyson, when I think of the Steelers, I think that Jordan Tyson could fit that team very nicely. I don't know why, just thinking of Jordan Tyson, I feel like he looks like he would be a Steelers player, just by the way that he or that I imagine him wearing the jersey. Zachariah Branch got crazy upside as well. Obviously, Cornell Tate would be a nice player to have. Maybe Cornell Tate. No, but I need somebody that's going to mesh well with DK Metcalf's style. DK is already going to be that physical, big, strong, deep threat type of guy, but also a guy that can just get those contested catches. Jordan Tyson is a guy that gets crazy separation. So I'm going to go for Jordan Tyson. We need that wide receiver position. Next year is a big wide receiver draft class. Cam Coleman, Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith, of course. But this year I want to get at least one receiver, and that is going to be Jordan Tyson, the 22-year-old, 6'1" deep threat, ranked 20 in the draft class, an A+ rating because we got 93 speed, 94 jumping, 93 change of direction. He's going to be a beast. As you can see there, though, he's not very strong. He's not like a after-the-catch type of player in this game, but he definitely has the ability to make that separation with his crazy, crazy good speed. Jacoby Lane could fix our wide receiver position completely, and I might end up with that. Oh, no, never mind. No, never mind. 100% Isaiah World. This guy's a game changer for Oregon. When he was on the field the other day, when he came on, even though he was injured, you could see the difference in the O-line. You could just see the huge, huge difference with him. He was once a very high-rated prospect, and then he is now in Oregon and had some injury issues, but if he can stay healthy, he is a great tackle for us to build around. At this point in the draft, though, Elijah Surratt, 100. Oh, Makai Lemon's still here. Makai Lemon's gonna go top 10 pick in the draft, though. So maybe not top 10, but definitely first round. So I doubt he'll drop that low. Mansour Delane. He had such a good season this year. But he's gonna drop that low in real life. David Bailey is 100% not dropping that low. Plays for Texas Tech. Insane amount of sacks. I believe he leads the nation in sacks. Cassius Howell. I don't need an edge rusher though, but there's so many good ones in this class. John Mateer could be a good quarterback to build around. What would you guys take in this position here? Let me know in the comments. Trey Zune could be nice. I feel like I have to go for a corner, because I could use a fourth corner or a third corner, because our guy's getting kind of old in the CB3 position. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for Mansour Delane. I know the guy that made this draft class made him have normal depth, but I'll manually switch that. Oh, no, never mind. 93 speed, 95 jumping, 90 change of direction, 92 acceleration. Huge, huge, huge guy. And the best part about him is that he plays man coverage extremely well, and I'm a big man coverage guy. Like, if my team can play man coverage, I will have way more fun than if they can't. Do I go for Eric Rivers here? Because Makai Lemon, as much as I want to take him here, he's not going to be there in real life. Emil Wagner could be a nice pick. This is a tough one. This is a very tough one. Domini Jackson. No. Makai Hughes. Do we just go for Trey Zune here? Because, yeah, we could go for Trey Zune. Crazy upside as a player. Could easily play the other side of the field. If he has hidden dev, I gotta take him. I have to fix our O-line a little bit here, especially because we lost some of the guys. Yeah, perfect pickup for us so far in this draft. We're now heading into the fourth round where most of the guys aren't gonna have hidden dev, so I either have to find somebody that I like, or most likely, maybe we'll make a trade, get rid of some of our picks here. Eric Rivers, should I just take him? Evan Stewart's there though. Evan Stewart's a beast. Caleb Tiernan. Ooh, that could be the pick. Wait, who's this? Oh, Cage Casey. No. I'm going to go for Caleb Tiernan. He's a good player. If he has hidden depth, that would be huge. Maybe he does? No. I might actually start him, though. But now, at this point in the draft, I don't think I'm going to find anybody good. So, I do actually, instead of picking players for, like, depth reasons, I want to instead make sure that I'm just going to trade these last couple picks for maybe, like, a fourth round of next year. I feel like maybe even a third round I can get. Because they get 3 picks for one player. Close. Very, very close. What about a fourth round? Yeah, just give me the fourth round. I wouldn't mind trading up, especially because those last 3 picks in this draft are not going to be that useful. Okay, so that is the end of this draft. Our team's going to look completely different. I'm going to sim till a point where we can take a look at what the squad now looks like. Okay, so this is what the team now looks like. As you can see, Jordan Tyson's here. DK actually ended up starting to regress, and I kind of assumed that he would because, yeah, I mean, oh shoot, I didn't check the team stats from last season. Sorry, guys. I probably should have done that. Wait, let me put, do I think that McCormick should go below Caleb Tiernan? Maybe? No, I'll let him start. I'll let Caleb Tiernan be a backup underneath Isaiah World just in case he does get injured. But I'm going to leave that for now. Johnny Smith, he could honestly start, but I mean, he's getting to the point where he's now 31 years old. He's going to start to regress like crazy. I mean, there's no point starting him. In real life, I might start him because he's got good upside and he's coming off of a great year. But yeah, at this point, yeah, I can't really let that happen. I mean, Will Howard is now our starting QB. I don't know if his 64 overall is going to be good, though. We'll see. He now has some better pieces around him, at least, and a better O-line to protect him. But it might not be enough. We'll see how the season goes. When it comes to... Oh, Jack Sawyer. See, this is why I wanted to start him. He's up to Superstar Dev. Only 74 overall, though, and that mostly has to do because he's out of position. But yeah, we need a tackle now. Our cornerback situation is good. Now we got to make some trades with some of our safeties because I still think that we have too many safeties. But yeah, maybe I try to get rid of Alex Highsmith. How is Alex Highsmith doing in terms of sacks this season? In terms of sacks, he has 5.5 sacks. That's a good amount of sacks for the season. I mean, do we get rid of him? He's a good player though. It's hard because I want to play Jack Sawyer. He's younger. I want to put him in the edge rusher position, but I have no place to put him if Alex Highsmith is there. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of TJ Watt for at least another season or two. And so I think it might have to be him that ends up going. Roman Wilson, I don't mind being our third wide receiver for now. I mean, he's not that bad. In real life, he's not having too many opportunities to shine, but in 12 receptions, it's averaging 13.8 yards of reception. So that's the best, or the second best on the team, which is, yeah, that's pretty solid. So I think he has some upside. I think I'm still going to let him be our wide receiver 3. And then tight end, yeah, like tight end position is not looking that great. Johnny Smith I'm going to let go at the end of the season. 10 mil in cap for somebody that's not even going to be starting for us is not worth it. I can get rid of Jones because Jones is... no, I'll keep Jones for this season just because he is on a 1-year deal anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's see. What is our edge rusher? Oh, okay, we need another D tackle though. We need another D tackle here. First of all, Highsmith is getting 20 mil. Wow. Do we get rid of him because he's such a beast? And he's been good in this game. I think we kind of have to get rid of him. That's tough. As a Steelers fan, let me know in the comments, or if you guys are Steelers fans, sorry, let me know in the comments, would you get rid of Alex Highsmith if Jack Sawyer was doing insanely well like he clearly is? Would you let Jack Sawyer take a spot, or are you too attached to Alex Highsmith where you would want to keep him? Personally, if I was, I'm not a Steelers fan or anything like that, but if I was, I would be saying take the younger guy, let the older guy that's having a huge cap hit go. Patrick Queen, he's already costing $17.2 million as a 27-year-old. He's a decent player, but is he worth getting $17.2 million? That's crazy. And it's going to cost more when I re-sign him, so I have to get rid of him now. Yeah, that's going to suck because that's going to cost us a lot. We don't have much to do. Like, we have a lot we have to do, but not really much to give. Like, we don't have a lot of extra players. Is there anybody I would want? I don't know. I need somebody decently young. Bernard would be a great player to have, but he's already up to an 85, so that's going to cost us probably a little bit too much there. Anthony Hill would be huge to get, but he's a rookie. Rookies are obviously super expensive. CJ Allen would be a beast to get. I mean, if we could trade for him, that would be nice, but I doubt they would let him go. Nick Bolton. That could be a decent trade for both teams here. Because Nick Bolton costs a little bit more, but he is a little bit younger, and he does have 2 years left on his deal. Patrick Queen, on the other hand, has 1 year left on his deal, a little bit older, but a little bit cheaper. Oh no, the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs really got to sort out their cap space, because that deal can't even go through. And that's getting rid of an expensive player there. And the fact that that deal can't go through is crazy. Okay, let's see. Anybody else? Wow, there's not too many good middle linebackers that are young. Drake Bowen. I'm going for him. Guaranteed. Drake Bowen is one of my favorite players out of the middle linebacker position. When it comes to underrated players, I think that this guy has the potential to be one of the better linebackers coming out of the draft. Mark my words, if he gets playing time, with whichever team that he goes to, I think he will be a good player. I need an outside linebacker now, though. Willie Gay is not that bad. 28, 74 overall. It's a little bit... it's not that good. Let's see. Is there anybody else I'd want out of this team? Maybe a wide receiver here. DeAndre Moore would be nice. But no. Jack Andrees. That would be a good player to have. I believe he's a Texas tight end. That could be a good player to pick up. and that would fix our tight end position. Because this upcoming draft is one of the best drafts I've seen in a while for the tight end position. Like, I mean, the past 3 years, realistically, have been really, really good for tight ends. But this year is one of those years as well. You have guys like Eli Stowers. You have a lot of really talented players coming in. You have Oregon's tight end as well, who's a beast, expected to be the first tight end off the board. What if I gave him this? They get 2 tight ends. One is an established good player. The other one is coming off of a good season. Hasn't been as good this year. He only has 190 yards at this point. But both of these guys, I think, together could help get Jack Andrews and then Drake Bowen for Patrick Queen. It's not a bad deal. We get the cheaper guys. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. What about that? Oh, they don't have the cap for this. What about this? Oh, okay, they do. Okay, what about this? I'm going to need a pick for sure because these guys are hidden dev. So give them 7, 6, and 5. How about that? And there we go. 7, 6, and 5. Patrick Queen, Johnny Smith for Drake Bowen, an extremely good young middle linebacker, and Jack Andrews to fix our future tight end position. I think that's totally fine. That deal is totally fine. One of those guys is going to end up being a superstar, hopefully, and then that would mean that this deal was a good choice for us. Yeah, now we are looking at the team, and I'm looking. Oh, this is looking good. Jack Andrews is now going to be our starter. Pat has to go at this point because we don't need him. We could maybe try to get a lineman, but I don't think so. Edge rushing wise, I might just keep Jack Sawyer for now as an outside linebacker, but I need one more. I definitely need one more outside linebacker. Who do we end up picking up? Because, okay, first of all, Kyle Duggar's costing $12 million. Oh my gosh. I mean, he's good, but for a 30-year-old, 77 overall. First of all, he's underrated. I think he deserves at least an 80. But for somebody like that, come on. You have to be costing a little bit less. Okay, wait, what are we picking up again? Oh yeah, we're going to pick up that Will linebacker. Let me think. Demetrius Knight doesn't have that much value because he's an older player when it comes to his inexperience in the league. I believe he came in last year's draft class and he was already 25 years old. So the fact that he's 26 in his second year is decently old. And he's not like crazy good for a 26-year-old. So I feel like that could be easy to pick up. I mean, do they need a tight end? No, they have Mike Gesicki and Max Clare. Yeah, this is not going to go through. I mean, we can try it, but I highly doubt that would go through. So we can just get this for now. Arvel Reese. Oh, Arvel Reese would be huge, but I can't justify trading for him because I know that in real life they would not let him go. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, or Groma, I don't think. Sorry, his last name is so hard to pronounce. I don't think that would be that unrealistic for trade. I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more into it. That's not a bad trade. What about somebody else? Like Tyson Campbell would be a good fourth. Oh no, Christian Gray though. Christian Gray, I originally wanted to pick up when I was getting Mansour Delane. Or Martin Emerson. He's 25. He's going to be cheap. And he would be a good... No, Tyson Campbell would be better. Both these guys would be huge. I mean, it's going to cost us at least a second. Maybe even a couple of seconds, honestly. Like, let's do a second and a fourth. Let's see if that goes through. I doubt it. Oh, you know what? It's close. It's actually close. Let's give him our other fourth. Because I don't even value fourths that much. And there we go. You know what? That was way cheaper than I expected. Because we give up Pat, who is a good player for them. They get a good tight end. Not that they need a tight end, because Harold Fannin Jr. is a beast. But in this game, you know, Madden logic, they're going to take that trade. Plus, they get a second round. Plus, they get 2 fourth rounds. We get their best outside linebacker. We get a solid young corner. I feel like we won that trade for sure. I think that's enough movement for this team this season, though. I think we've done enough trades. We moved the team around a little bit with the draft. And I think we're looking good. Yeah, you know what? This is fun. Jack Andrews is going to start, of course. Oh, no. They put him as a fullback. No. He has to be our starting tight end for sure. And then I'm going to make sure Isaiah World is here. Trey Zune is going to be our starting left guard for sure. I feel like in the league, when he does come to the league, he should play left guard as well. I think he can play that. When it comes to our defense, we now have Peyton Bowen as our second. But I'm gonna actually put Peyton Bowen as our first over Wilson here. Even though Wilson's a decent player, I want to make sure that Peyton Bowen Drake Bowen does get the reps because we spent quite a bit to get him on the team. Our corners now look great. I'm gonna make sure that Mansour Delane though is probably our second corner. Porter's good, Campbell's good, but Mansour Delane's a rookie, and he has that first round value. And the fact that we got him in the 3rd round, or wherever we got him, maybe 2nd round, means that he should be at least our secondary corner. Ramsey's a beast, of course. We do need that D tackle, but I feel like we can worry about that in next year's draft. For now, though, I'm going to sit until the first game of the season, and let's hop into a game. Let's see how this new team looks. All right, let's go. We're going up against the Falcons in our first game of this season. Let's take a look. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting game because obviously Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts is good in this game, so we'll see. And Michael Penix Jr. at this point probably progressed quite a bit, and we'll see. We'll see if we can stop him here. Should be able to though. This shouldn't be like the most difficult game. Obviously in real life they're not doing that well. Okay, straight off the bat, great stop against Bijan. Way to set the pace. Because if Bijan starts going crazy, we're screwed in this game. So we have to make sure that we stop him early. Let me use Campbell, and let me actually play a little bit closer coverage with either Drake London. Oh my gosh, that's going to be illegal contact. I didn't mean to run into him like that. I was trying to drop down, and I ended up running into him. Dang it, and that was a good stop too. Now it's 1st and 10. Big mistake from the team. Big mistake. Let me use Drake Bowen though. Let's see how good he is with his movement. Okay, decent coverage. You know what? Not the worst coverage. It should have been a little bit closer. We shouldn't have let that happen or let that be a completion, but that was good coverage. What do we want to do here? Let me tell my team to pass because it should be. I need to help out on that side. Drake London is too annoying to leave. I knew it. Dang it! The versatility of quarterbacks nowadays makes it so difficult to play against them. Like Madden back in the day, if you played good coverage, you played good coverage. You got the stop. But now you have to worry about like versatile. There we go. Oh, I thought I got him. I thought I baited him with that. Of course, Drake London toe tap. Like back in the day, if you were playing good coverage with your corners and stuff, easy stop. Now, like if you're playing good coverage, they're just gonna scramble and maybe even pick up a 1st down. So it's so difficult. I wonder if coaches find it just that much more difficult to manage. Okay, come on. We have to be better than that. We can't let easy checkdowns like that happen. Good thing is though, he didn't break that 1st tackle. 2nd and 9. We're playing decent defense so far. We are playing decent defense. We just need to get some more pressure on the QB. Oh shoot! Exactly what I'm saying. We need to get pressure on the QB. We need to force him to try to scramble to the outside. And then we need to get that sack. We need guys like Watt to pick up the pace a little bit here. Dang it! I should have just blitzed it. I was gonna play coverage because I noticed that nobody was really marking that zone, but mistake from me. Okay, let me stick to Drake Bowen here. I might actually blitz this. This might be a run. No, it's not. They haven't run a lot with Bijan. Interesting choices from them. First of all, that looked like he was out of bounds. I did not see his feet stay in bounds there. Let's not play man. I don't trust our man in the end zone. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. Yup, this is fine. This is fine! There we go! Finally! Of course, TJ Watt comes up with the important sack when we need it. Let's switch back to zone. I think the zone was the better choice there. And there we go. We just gotta mark the corner of the end zones. Yeah, this is fine. That's totally fine. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. He broke that tackle. But you know what? 4th and 6, right before the half, we hold them to 3 points. That's a successful drive for sure from us defensively. Can we get the block though? No, not even close. I don't even know why it put me behind the players instead of in front of it. Okay, we're turning it here. We have 32 seconds to try to tie this game up. I do want to get some sort of points on the board. That would be nice, but we'll see. We might just use this these last couple of seconds. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, you know what? That was a good return. That was a very good return. Let's go double slants here. Let me actually put... Wow, none of our guys actually have that superstar icon. Nice, good job, Wilson. Let's go. Good stuff. Let's call our first time out, though. Let's go for a cross wide trail. I'm not used to this playbook. I've never played with the Steelers yet in this game. So I don't know what they're used to running. There's so much room there. I was gonna go for the scramble there, but that is an amazing pass by Will Howard. What a pass. He might have just earned himself a starting... Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. I did not press timeout. And of course, Madden decides to chew the clock. Oh my gosh, that was a big mistake. That could have been a TD. That could have been a TD. If we lose because of bad time management, I'm going to be so annoyed. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. We get the ball back. Only thing is, if we score early, they have their own ability to get the drive going, and then you know what, end up winning if they do get a TD. I haven't really gotten DK involved that much in this game, but he just hasn't been that open. I mean, I was gonna just test it because those action plays garbage in this game this year, but no, it didn't end up working out. Let's put you on the inside. Put DK on a slant instead. I might just find DK on the slant. No. Holy, DK looks so slow. He looks so slow. Give me a block, please. Block, please. Thank you. That's fine. It's fine. We got out of bounds there. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, shoot. I mean, one bright side of this game so far is that our O-line is playing decent. They're playing decent for sure. Okay, that's right in the middle. There we go. Of course, DK's going to catch that. Could have thrown it to number 10 there, but no. 4th and 4. Of course, we got to go for this here. Sorry, my chair is still really squeaky. Let me actually go for, hold on. My favorite route in the game. Let's go. Yeah, let's go for that. Nice. Okay, never mind. That's a terrible route from my guy there. No, why would you step out of bounds, you idiots? Oh my gosh. Why would you step out of bounds there? How do you have that balance issue when you're in the NFL? Come on, man. Look at that play by me, though. But come on. You gotta be kidding me. That was a good play. That should have been an easy first down. Shoot, now they're just going to waste time. There's 2 minutes left in the game. That's easily a good amount of time where they can just sit there and just, you know, just wind the clock down, get a field goal, make it a touchdown game, and then that's it. Okay, I'm going to blitz with TJ Watt here. Well, I'm going to use a TJ Watt. Yeah, I knew it. I have to maybe try to use Watt a little bit more myself, like as a user, because he's not getting enough pressures by himself. So actually, no, let's play zone. Hold on. Let's play zone. Let me use a Watt. Let's see if I can put a little bit of pressure on Michael Penix here. Okay, he's not. There we go. Yeah, whenever you use a Watt, somebody else is going to get it. And there's Alex Highsmith with the sack. 4th and 24. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't call the timeout again. 4th and 24. They're going to have to punt this off to us. I'm going to... Do I settle for the 3 or do I go for some big plays here and try to just win it with a TD? You know what? Let's go for some big plays. Let's stick to the passing game because we're starting on our own 25. So we have to get it pretty far. Let's go for this. Jordan Tyson I've not used once this game, but he just hasn't been that open. I'm going to scramble this way. I'm going to look to find... Yup. Amazing pass. Amazing pass from Will Howard. He's having a great debut. A great debut from him. That was a timeout though, so I do want to go for something like this. Let me actually... Let's see. How's our deep receivers? You know what? No. Let's just go for that. Let's get out of bounds. Yeah. I need to go for something quick. Get out of bounds here. Drive X post. Can Wilson... I don't know if Wilson can beat this. If he can, that would be nice. Why is Jarrett our deep receiver there? I need Tyson on that. Okay, for now, let's get them to cross here. Let's see if I can find DK on the cross. Nope. Good play by their safety, but DK's going to come down with that. DK, please. DK, it literally landed on you. It literally landed on you. You need to be catching those. I mean, it's not his fault. That was not the best choice for me. They had good coverage. Wide open. What a play call by me. What a play call. Jordan Tyson. There we go. We get him involved a little bit there. That is going to be our last time out, though, so now we have to be smart. Because a field goal will only tie the game. I need to get a TD here because I want to win this. Okay. Please. Oh my gosh, that's crossbody. There's no way. He was open, though. I should have just set my feet there and go for the throw. I didn't expect him to be open that late. And I honestly didn't expect to have that much time in the pocket either. Yup. Sit down. Just toe tap that, please. Let's go, Jordan Tyson. You are an absolute beast. And we get out of bounds. Perfect. Let's go shallow X dig. Jordan. No, Andres, I'm going to put you on the outside. Jordan Tyson, I'm going to put you on a zig. And one of you two, if you're not open, I'm going to be really annoyed here. Wait, where's the zig? There we go. Come on, one of you two, please. You know what? Get this away. Yeah. Get it down. I honestly expected one of them to be open there. They're wanting me to go for the field goal here, but I have time. I have 17 seconds. That's not a bad amount of time to try to score a TD. Bang. Bang! DK Metcalf with the game-winning TD. And that should be the game. Let's sim to the end. Do we hold off for 15 seconds? And we do. And there we go. We beat the Falcons to start off the season. We start 1-0. Let's sim the year. Let's see how the team ends up doing. Oh my gosh. We're 5-12. We have no positive record now. And now Mike Tomlin will be fired. But yeah, 5-12. Will Howard must have been terrible because we have two of the top 3 sack leaders in the entire nation. There's no way that we did that bad. It has to be our QB play, and 3,115 passing yards, not terrible, but 14 to 15 TD to interception ratio is garbage. Averaging rating of 71.5. Oh my gosh, I expected way more from him. At least Warren had a good season with 1,000 yards. Jordan Tyson almost had 1,000 yards. DK is regressing like crazy, but I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the fact that we have no QB. When it comes to defense, 300 plus tacklers, which is good. Most tackles for losses was TJ Watt, of course. Alex Highsmith's there. Derek Harmon had a good season as well. 25 sacks from TJ Watt. Oh my gosh. 25 sacks. And 20 from Alex Highsmith. 2 of our players got 45 sacks in the season. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. And then three interceptions from Jalen Ramsey. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just head to the player resigning phase, because wow, I'm shocked with how good defensively our team is. Okay, so let's see who we have to resign here. Joey Porter. I'm gonna resign him. I think he's a good enough player to resign, but 16 mil. Oh my gosh. What about just regular? Yeah, okay, you know what? 3-year deal, that is pretty expensive. Troy Fautanu, 100%, I'm accepting his 5th-year option. Guaranteed. Anybody else? Darnell Washington, I can let him go, even though he's a stud. Huge stud. I would re-sign him. I would. But to cost us 7 mil or 8 mil a year for a backup tight end, I just can't. But I like him. I think he's a beast. He's not 264 in real life. He's 300 pounds. He said it on a podcast, and let's be honest, I think it was Amon-Ra St. Brown's podcast. And yeah, he looks like he's 300 pounds. Like, that dude's a unit. He could be a very good secondary tight end for us, but not for 7 million. For 7 million, it better be like a generational player. Nick Herbig could be nice to use as trade value, but don't really need that. Eddie Jackson, you're gone, even though you have star dev. Chris Boswell, I mean, I gotta keep him. He is definitely a good enough player for us to keep long term. I'm gonna give him a 7-year deal. Kickers can play till they die. Like, you don't need to be Cam Little and hitting 70-yarders. So your leg, even if your leg regresses in strength, I can always have you as just a field goal or as an extra point type of guy. And he is obviously a good player to have there. Let's see the free agents though. Okay, Zay Flowers. He's always in free agency. He would be a nice guy to have, but this draft is good enough in the wide receiver position that I don't think that I'm going to try to go for him this time. I've gone for him so many times in my previous rebuilds. I don't think I'm going to go for him. Zach Charbonnet. I mean, him and Jalen Warren would be a good duo, but Caleb Johnson I still have faith in, so I'm going to let the running back position just develop as they're developing. Leonard Williams is a beast, but getting too old, of course. I mean, yeah, there's not too many other choices here. Most of the young players... Ooh. You know what? Thule could be a good player to have, but I don't need him. Tank Dell would be a good player to have, but obviously injury issues ruined his career. And, yeah, I mean, Riley Moss as a corner, not a bad player to have. No, I feel like we just let it go. I feel like free agency, once again, isn't worth doing anything for. Like, I feel like we just got to save the money, look towards draft, maybe trade to get some of the players. But for now, I think draft is going to be our biggest need by far. And hopefully we have a good draft pick this year. Actually, you know what? This year is going to be a great draft class for us to be tanking in. Because now we are 5-12. We'll probably have a top 10 pick. And if we do, this is a good draft class to have that. Yup. 7th overall. Okay. So 7th overall. Jeremiah Smith is going to go first. Guaranteed. Dylan Viola could go second. Stewart. I want Ryan Williams on this team. But if I wait till 7th, I could get Leonard Moore as a corner. I could get Cam Coleman. I could get Julian Sain as a new QB. Jordan Seaton as a tackle. Yeah, there's some good talent in this draft class for sure. I feel like what I want to do is I just want to let this go to my pick. Cam Coleman, please do not go yet. And he's not. Ryan Williams goes. Dylan Stewart goes. Dylan Raiola goes. Lagway, McCray. Ryan Williams, though, is still there. Colin Simmons is here. Colin Simmons is a good player, but hasn't had that great of a season this year. Corey Parrish, insanely good versatile player. I can play him at pretty much every position, including wide receiver. I can play him as running back. I can play him as punt returner, kick returner. He's one of the most versatile players in the nation. He would be a good player to have, but I have to go for Cam Coleman here. This would fix our wide receiver core so much. He is an amazing talent for Auburn. He doesn't get as many targets as some of the better receivers, but as some of the bigger names like Jeremiah Smith and stuff. But he definitely is up there as one of the most talented players in this upcoming draft class, or in the 2027 draft class. Ranked number 92 value. We drafted him at number 7. He's a reliable pass catcher, 6'3", 200 pounds, 21 years old. He's going to be a beast for us. I think he perfectly fits the squad. Him, Jordan Tyson, DK, they will be a great duo. The only thing is, our next pick is round 3, and I need a quarterback. So what I want to do is I need to trade up, and I need to... Okay, first off, Will Howard, you're going to go, so I can just use you in the trade package because I might as well. Running backs, we're fine. Wide receivers, now we are fine. I could use Roman Wilson in the thing, but I don't think that we should. O-line, our O-line is looking fine. Like, I don't really think that we have to use any guys for trades. Do we get rid of TJ Watt for the season? I don't think so. You're coming off of a 25-sack season. You're 32 years old. You're going to progress like crazy, but so far, it doesn't seem like it's going to be anytime soon. So, I'm going to let him stay where he is. Anybody else? Alex Highsmith, I was originally going to get rid of him, but he had such a good season last year, so no reason to do so. Jack Sawyer, you're progressing very well. Middle linebacker-wise, I have no extras. Outside linebacker, no. Jalen Ramsey, you're still getting a bunch of picks. You're still 90 overall. You're still superstar X-Factor dev. You're 32 years old. Next year, we will get rid of you because you're going to be, towards Unk age, so realistically, he has to go. Our cornerback situation is good. Our safeties are fine. I do need safeties, though. I need safeties, and Corey Parrish would be a beast to get at this spot. What about, pick number... Because I need a QB, too. I have to remember that. I need a QB. Pick number 17 would get us our QB. So I'm going to do that. That could go through. No, not even close. Oh, my gosh. Wait, who needs a QB? If somebody needs a QB, this could genuinely... go through. So let's just scan down. Does anybody want Will Howard as a QB? He had a garbage season, so I highly doubt it. But some teams like the Titans, actually the Titans don't need one. Obviously, they have Cam Ward. Seahawks say that they need one. Sam Darnold seems to be getting old. Would they take that pick? No. What about... my next year's first is too much to give up. What about my 2030? Oh, I can't give up 2030 just yet. What about my 2029 pick for your first and your second? Let's see. Would that go through? No. What about just your first? There's no way that wouldn't go through. There's no way that wouldn't go through. There's no way. What about next year's? Next year's draft isn't going to be the craziest. What about that? There's no way. There's no way that wouldn't go through. Oh, no. Somebody's picking. Oh, shoot. I didn't pause the draft class. Uh-oh. Who do they pick? Colin Simmons. Perfect. Yeah, that's totally fine. What do I do for this? Because I need to get another first or second round. Maybe I just go for second rounds then. I try to get 2 second rounds here. I go for that. And what was the other guy I was trading away? Okay, I think that was it. So let's go for Will Howard and our pick there. Let's try to get somebody's early second round. Who has an early pick here? Perfect. Yeah, let's get the Cardinals second round of that. That should go through, but I want to keep my third round actually. Let's see, does that go through? No. What about my third round? Come on. These trades are way harder than in my previous videos. Let's go for that. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way. What about 2/3 and a 4th? Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, so we need that pick badly. So that's gonna be our maybe QB pick, but I might have to get a first round pick now though. So let's go. Let me trade my first and my second of next year for a first of this year. I think I have to do it. I have to get, pick 11 would be nice. Let's go for pick 11. Pick 11 would take my second, my third, and my... What? I paused the draft class. Why does he keep on doing that? No. What about that? Not even close. Okay. I'm going to have to give him my first round, but that's going to be a lot to give him. What about just that? No. What? There's no way. Okay, this game is broken. This game's completely broken. There's no way they wouldn't accept that. There's no way. First round, 2 seconds for a mid-first round? Come on. There's no way. Okay, let me give them my third, I've already given my first, my second, my fifth, my sixth. Like, let's just give them all these picks. And still no. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't have anything left to give. What about my safety? Do they need a safety? No, but I could give up one of these two guys here because I don't need either of them. Okay, I don't know why it keeps on making picks. This is so annoying. Shoot. We got to be quick now that they're making picks. So let's go. You know what? Let's just trade for the second rounds then. Let's get a second and a third for this year's second from somebody that has a good pick. Who has a good pick? No, it's got to be like early second round. There we go. Second and a third for a second round. There's no way they wouldn't take that trade. What team would not take 2 second rounds and a third round and a fifth round for 1 second round? There's no way. Do they expect us to be like insanely good next year or something? Okay, I mean, I had to do it because I need the QB for this year. I don't have a QB for next year. Let's see though. Who is left on our board here? I see there were some good players that went. Who is left though? Dante Moore, Julian Sayin. Both of these guys could fit the team nicely. But is there another skill position I would want instead at this point? I mean, we need a safety badly, but there's no more safeties left. Simone Coleman. No, I don't think that anybody's worth it here. Garrett Stover. Jack Stockton. I think we just have to take the TJ Moore, Nate Frazier, Reynolds. Let's build around Dante Moore. I want to build around Dante Moore. I feel like he fits the Steelers team nicely. He could be a good player to have. Ranked 65 in true value, but he has versatility, which is what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for a guy that can scramble. I'm a big scramble guy, so I do think that I need a guy that can do that, and he seems like he could potentially be that guy. I could go for a running back here. Both these guys are stud. Isaac Brown is a beast. Do we just go for Isaac Brown? We get the best player on the board, or the best running back in the draft class. He's ranked 17 in true value. That is a great pickup for us. Now we can use one of our running backs in trade value to get some of the other positions that we need. I think that's a good draft. We ended up getting rid of a bunch of our picks, but it is Madden, and in Madden you obviously have to reach a little bit, and you have to give up a little bit more than you should. But let's head into the season, and let's see what the squad now looks like. Actually, before I even do, I want to get some trades going, because I want to make sure that these are done. Jalen Warren, I think he's got to go. At this point in real life, Warren has 600 yards, Caleb Johnson has 61, but Caleb Johnson only has 24 carries. Caleb Johnson is actually not having that good of a year. 2.5 yards an average is very bad. Do we get rid of Caleb Johnson then instead? No, but he's 4 years younger. And he has more left on his deal, costs less. I feel like we go like this because Isaac Brown will be our starter. Caleb Johnson will be backing him up. Jalen Warren, with the high value that he will have as an 85 overall, will be better to use in some sort of trade package. Wide receiver wise, we're good. All three of these positions are great. They're going to develop nicely. They're all pretty young. I could use a guard at this point because I have Fowtown and I have Mason McCormick, who I do think I should try to replace. And then obviously these two guys are hopefully going to develop. Maybe, but I feel like we stick with that for now. D tackles, I could use another one, but our D-line seems to be the last of our needs. Like, our D-line is so good. We do not need D tackles, I don't think, right now. I think it's tough because we have a lot of caps, so we have a lot to work with here. But it doesn't seem like I can think of too many things that I want to do. Because let's see, yeah, Ramsey's going to go next season, guaranteed. He's going to go. He's worth he's 21.7 million in cap space. He's going to start regressing. But I need a safety. And that's our biggest need. So let's look for a safety, and we got to find a team that can actually afford this trade because Warren costs quite a bit. And let's see, Geno Stone, hold on. Geno Stone, 28, not bad. Cole Bishop, extremely underrated safety. If you guys watch my old videos, I talked about him a lot in college. I told you guys he was going to be a stud. And you know what? He's a stud because he has that versatility. He's a very strong player. He's just the guy that you want as a safety. He's just the last man to cover. He's good at tackling. He's good at coverage as well. Keon Sabb. Keon Sabb is coming out of this year's draft class in real life. He could be a good player to pick up. He's 24 years old, and I don't mind getting Chamari Connor as well. No, I feel like for the strong safety position, I want to get somebody a little bit better. That could easily go through, of course. So what else would we want from the Chiefs? Do they have a good young outside linebacker maybe? That's like reasonably cheap? No. What about a D tackle that's young? You know what? They have Caleb Hutchins, who's got hidden dev. No, none of those guys seem worth it. Maybe Woodall here. He could be a good guy to have. At least he's a backup D tackle. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Woodall here. And then we'll go... Who else do we want? Josh Simmons would be so nice, but he's got so many injury issues that it would just be extremely annoying to manage. What about guard? Eric Weatherford. Sure. Elijah Pritchett would be nice as well, but Eric Weatherford, this trade could go through. Jonathan Woodall can come off, and I feel like, honestly, I mean, the cap hit. Shoot, do I have to take off Deshaun Elliott? No, they can't get this. Oh my gosh, of course. Every single time I try to make a trade with the Chiefs, they end up not having enough cap. I don't know how the team ends up getting away with this because they just have the worst cap situation when it comes to trading with them. Nick Cross, huge player to get. Maybe too expensive though. So let's skip over him. Wait, who's that? Hold on. Xavier Scott. Yeah, never mind. I'm trying to think of some young talent, like preferably under 27. Obviously, Caleb Downs is going to be a generational prospect, a Kyle Hamilton type of player when he comes in the league. If you guys don't know who he is, plays in Ohio State, arguably the most talented player in the country, including Jeremiah Smith. That's how good this guy is. So I do think he would be a good player to pick up, but way too expensive. Dane Belton, to have Belton and Ransaw as our two safeties wouldn't be bad, but I might need a third player from that trade. Like somebody like... give me a D-tackle, a young D-tackle. McDonald, you know what? I don't mind this. We get a young D-tackle, two good players. We get rid of a running back, which isn't that valuable, but they do need a running back pretty badly. We give them a strong safety, which they do need. We get two safeties. We get a D-tackle. They're asking for a little bit more, though. And I don't mind giving it up. Let's give them a second round. That should be enough. Maybe a little bit more. Nope. There we go. You know what? We get two safeties to fix our safety position. Then we get Jalen Warren. Then we get McDonald. I do have one more trade though I do want to make because I need to make sure that we are getting rid of our other extra strong safety here. In who was it? Kyle Duggar. Yeah, he needs to go. He obviously has a big cap hit. Not that cap is a big issue for us, but I do think he should go. Just because I don't want to waste it. Do I go for a right guard here? I could. We'll add him for now, just in case I decide on that. Because for now, like, okay, Logan Lee can go. Because he's going to have a decent amount of value. As a 74 overall, he could at least help out the trade a little bit. And I think that's the only position I want to upgrade here. Let's go for the right guard position. Let's go for right guard. I want to get somebody to pick up or to come in instead of McCormick. At least some decently young player with hidden dev. I mean with normal dev. You know what? Let's go for this guy. I don't even know his name because it's blurring it out. Oh, they have negative 19 million cap hit. Jeez, the Bills are screwed. They're going to have to give up everybody. They might as well give up Josh Allen at that point because they got to start from scratch. Eric Weatherford, should we just go for him because he's got that hidden dev? This could go oh my gosh, the Chiefs! Again the Chiefs! Again the Chiefs. I did it twice. Oh shoot, who's that? Hold on, who is that? DJ Campbell. He's their secondary option at right guard. This could go through. Just one. Okay, not even close. What if I give him some picks though? What if I give him some picks? Let's give him our 3rd round, 4th round. 7, sure. Let's see if that goes through. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, so we get a young guard. We get rid of some of our extra players that were taking up cap anyway. I mean, in real life, is this the right way to build this team? No, because of, you know, the amount of injuries and the amount of rotation you go through in real life. But in Madden, I think this will work out. Yeah, the team looks way better like this. I'm gonna make... Yeah, we'll keep Nichols as our fullback. Isaac Brown is gonna be our starting wide receiver. Our starting running back. Cam Coleman will still be our 3rd option, but I want to make sure that the specialist, though, he is our slot receiver. Yeah, he is a good slot receiver. He's big, and he has the ability to play that position. This is good. This is very, very good. I might want to put Jordan Tyson as our wide receiver 1, because DK as a wide receiver 2 should shine so much. Because if Jordan Tyson, this is just a little trick for you guys to know if you guys don't know it yet. If you put your best receiver as your wide receiver 2, they will get so many yards because they're going up against cornerback 2s. They're not going up against the best cornerback in the nation. Obviously, in real life, if a team sees, oh, on the depth chart, Jordan Tyson's wide receiver 1, but DK's wide receiver 2, obviously the defense is going to be like, obviously I'm going to mark DK, not Jordan Tyson. But because it's Madden, the AI doesn't know that, so they leave DK in single coverage all the time, leave him with the cornerback 2, and it'll end up working out terribly for them. One thing is, though, Frazier, I do want to make him our... Oh, wait, why is he not our center, first of all? Okay, I don't know why. Sometimes this game does, like, weird things, but it's mostly just because there's too many players in one position. For example, Trey Zune, he's actually left tackle. I needed to switch him over to left guard. I think our offense is good. Like, I don't think that we really need to upgrade our offense. I feel like we should have an improved year this year, especially with Dante Moore leading the team in that position. I think that'll be good. Defense, though, let's take a look, because now our defense is completely new. Jack Sawyer is still there. Good. Drake Bowen will still be our number 1 middle linebacker. Okay, our linebackers are good. Our safeties are good. Our corners are fantastic, but Delaney's going to be our secondary corner once again. D-tackles, though, Sam McDonald is going to come all the way up to be our secondary D-tackle because I need him to get some reps. Who's going to be our kick returner? I feel like, yeah, Delaney's a good kick returner. He can be our kick returner there. And then what about our specialists here? Okay, this is all fine. Delaney, slot corner. Yup, okay. Watt, Harmon. Sure. Gadget. I could put... Yeah, you know what? We'll keep Jordan Tyson. And then I think Isaac Brown could be our power running back, but then Caleb Johnson will be our third down running back. Okay, this is good. This is very, very good. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this right here, actually. And this should be good. Let's start simming along. Okay, so we did finish 11-6, so a little bit better than that first season when we finished 10-7. So we're finally back on track, which is good. At this point, obviously I'm going to hop into the playoffs, but I'm curious to see, though, how the team actually ended up doing when it comes to player stats. Okay, so 3,900 yards. Much, much better from Dante Moore comparing to Will Howard. 25-14 interception to TD ratio is not bad, but 14 interceptions is quite a bit, pushing his rating down to 95. Not the greatest season, but he's still a rookie, and he didn't have that many interceptions or anything like that. Like 14 is a lot, but realistically, it's not as much as Will Howard had in terms of TD ratio. He at least had 24 TDs, which is good. Isaac Brown, amazing rookie year. Caleb Johnson backing him up as a good secondary running back. DK, as I told you guys, he ended up being our leading receiver in terms of yards. Cam Coleman, though, was up there as well. Jordan Tyson, though, as a wide receiver 1, didn't end up doing as well as I thought he would be, but that is totally fine. All three of these guys ended up having good seasons, with Jack Andrees also having a good season as well when it comes to receiving. Isaiah World, 22 sacks. Oh my gosh, I mean, he is a left tackle, but that's crazy. Okay, Peyton Wilson, only guy with over 100 tackles, and he gets 155. TJ Watt, once again, really good season. Still 17 sacks from him. Still 17 sacks from Alex Highsmith. I don't feel the need to get rid of any of them until they do end up getting way lower in terms of production. Let's just hop into the wild card playoff, and let's see if we can get this playoff run on the road, and hopefully we can get a win. All right, let's go. We are going up against the Chiefs. And straight off the bat, decent return from Mansour Delane. I don't know why he's white. He is not white in real life, but whoever made the draft class, I'm sure it probably took them so long. They didn't want to individually do every single player's look. Okay, now that we have a good receiver in every single position, I don't have to look towards one guy specifically. I can just throw to whoever's open, and there's Cam Coleman with the first reception of the playoffs, and his first reception in the playoffs of his entire rookie or career. And let's start off the run, though. Isaac Brown had such a good season. I want to make sure he gets some reps. But the Chiefs have an amazing and extremely underrated run defense when it comes to playing in the big games. You guys saw, when it came to the Super Bowl against the Eagles, yes, they got dominated, but they held Saquon to barely any opportunities throughout that game. And then time and time again, when they do play those big teams with those good running backs, they hold their running backs to very few yards. Yes, their pass defense sometimes has a little bit of issues, but their run defense against the big teams is extremely solid. Isaac Brown, though, gets us the first down there. He is playing extremely well to start this game. Let's go for a play action to try to catch them off guard here. Let's see if we can. Oh, yeah, this looks like a good play. Actually, maybe not. Let's go for this. Because if that corner blitzes, if that corner doesn't blitz, then we're screwed. Okay, we're going to let the time run out here. Because I kind of want to switch my play. Let's go. Okay, let's run play action scissors, but I don't know. Let's see. We might get sacked right off the bat because they have so many superstars in their positions. Please, sit down. DK. Let's go, DK. Oh my gosh, what a beast. What a beast. We can go for a run again. I'm kind of worried about Chris Jones, of course, but as I should be. But it's okay. You know what? Caleb Johnson with a good run as our secondary running back. Let's go for a dagger here, though. And I'm actually going to go for Jordan Tyson. Yeah, let's do that with Jordan Tyson. And then let's get, why wouldn't it let me turn this? Hold on. Yeah, let's get Cam Coleman on an invo. And let's see if I can find Jordan Tyson on the outside there. Yep, there we go. And good play calling. And that's an easy first down. And now we can move to, a jet sweep. Against the Chiefs defense. Is this going to work? Because the Chiefs have good safes. I don't think Jordan Tyson's that good at blocking. I mean, yeah, couldn't do much with that. We got stuffed instantly. I do really want to get a TD, though. I cannot settle for 7. I mean, I cannot settle for 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. What a catch. Who was that? Was that a... Oh, yeah, Andres. There we go. What a catch to start off this game here. 13 seconds left in the half. I'm just going to sim until the end of the half because obviously they're not going to get anything. They better not. Imagine if they get like a TD or something. Oh my gosh. By the way, if you guys are still watching, please help me out with a sub. That would be really appreciated. I'm still a new channel. I'm trying to grow. If you guys don't know, I'm back to my XDZO channel to do football. American football and Madden CFB type of content instead of European football, which is soccer in America. So I'm sticking towards these games because I do prefer playing them. And now I feel like FIFA and stuff like that has died down so much since I switched to AAFC. It just seems way more boring. I also get way more views on these type of videos. So if you guys could help me out by hitting that like button to hopefully help prove myself that this was the right decision. Okay. Oh my gosh. Patty Mahomes with the quick pass. It's going to be so tough because Rashee Rice, extremely difficult to manage in this game. I don't know if you guys have played a lot against the Chiefs, but I find Rashee Rice to be one of the most difficult players to manage in this game because his route running is so good and Mahomes finds him so quickly in this game. Because of that, I'm going to use him myself. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and myself. Let me actually switch. Yeah, let's switch to this. Let's watch this. Oh, it's a run. That's the one thing with this camera angle. It's very hard to play good coverage and also watch the run. It's kind of really wide. Okay, let me use your Owusu and let's see. I like this camera angle. It's really realistic. Nice. Good coverage. Very good coverage, actually. And there we go. He had to throw it away. Great coverage. Very good coverage. I had to leave my zone there. But that's okay. This averages 10 yards, though. Do we stick to this? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use a Wilson. Oh, a flag! On them! Let's go! Oh, wow. Big mistake. Big mistake there. Oh, it didn't even let me accept or deny that. But it's okay. Would have accepted it anyway. Nice. 2nd and 15 here. And nice. Good stuff. Okay. That's Xavier Worthy. There's no way Xavier Worthy breaks those tackles. He's way too small to be breaking those tackles. Like, come on. You're like 200 pounds. And this guy's like 90 pounds. Like, you can't be letting that happen. Okay, at least Travis Kelce's not here. But I believe they picked up this guy right here. That is a rookie tight end. I can't really see his name, but I think they picked up a rookie that's decently well. Well, that's decently good. We could run this. Let's see. Okay, Patty Mahomes is going to see the blitz, though, so I'm going to watch him a little bit. Swat that. Oh, they ran into each other. They ran into each other. That was very, very close to being a completion. I'm going to use your Alex Highsmith here. Actually, no, I'm going to use your JJ Watt, or TJ Watt. Not JJ Watt. Oh! TJ. Oh, way to snatch the ankles. Let's go. What a play by him to do the turnover on downs. That should be a win now. That should be a win. So, Let's go DK. And, oh, nice little play by DK there. Way to hold on to it too. That was a big hit after the catch, but DK's a beast. He is an athletic freak. Of course, he's going to hold on to that. Okay, let's do this sort of trick play, because they might blitz again. And, yep, this is fine. Totally fine by us now that we have a versatile QB. And there we go. That should just waste more time. This is going to be their second time out. It's game over. It is game over. I'm pretty sure just time management-wise, it's game over. Yep, 3 points. There we go. Okay, so we beat the Chiefs. We're on to the next game of the playoffs. Let's see if we can get a win. I also realized that I never actually checked the team. So before we hop into the next game, I want to actually see the team overalls. And yep, Dante Moore up to a superstar dev. That is amazing. Isaac Brown up to an 95 overall. That makes sense. He had an amazing amount of yards this year. DK, once again, is going to be our secondary wide receiver. And that is a very good wide receiver core. Our team is looking extremely, extremely good. I don't think I need to move anything on the offense. Defense, yeah, it's looking great. It is looking very... Wait, 88 overall. Ooh, Wilson's up to an 88 overall. I'm going to let him be our secondary still, because it seems like Drake Bowen is a good middle linebacker 1. And yeah, look at the team. It looks very good. McDonald, though, didn't get enough reps to go up, but he did go up from a 68 to a 77 overall. So he's progressed a lot. Wait, was he always a 77? Actually, maybe he was always a 77. Oh, he only has 172 downs. Jeez. We need to get this guy more reps. That's okay. I don't mind. It is what it is. And there we go. Yeah, that's the team. That is what the team looks like. Let's continue playing in the playoffs. And it's the Chargers. So we're going up against Justin Herbert right here in this round. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I haven't actually played the Chargers too much. I know for a fact that it's going to be difficult to get pressure on them because Joe Alt will be healthy at this point in the game. There's some other good O-linemen, which, when healthy, their O-line is extremely solid. So that might be difficult to manage, but I think we should be okay. Cam Coleman, though, oh my gosh, look at the speed. Look at the speed. That was a difficult catch to make in a contested area, and look at the speed burst from him to be able to get separation. Let's user Brown, though. Let's test out our running game. And, ooh, oh, Brown, you're gone. Actually, maybe not. He's gone. There we go. Oh my gosh, what a way to open up this game. Way easier of a touchdown than against the Chiefs there. And that's a good way to open up 7-0. And so we are back on defense. We have DB Blitz 3, which is one of those plays I really enjoyed when I was trying to figure out what the best plays are in the game. I did a video back then. Boom, exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. I did a video back then on the top 10 plays back on my old channel when I did content on there. And I believe this was one of my best defensive plays. It was extremely good when you take the fifth guy blitzing, swing him over, play middle zone. It works pretty much every single time. If you guys want a pretty cheeky play to run, I mean, it's kind of lame to use a play that almost guarantees that it works in certain or when you're going up against certain offensive plays, but you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when it comes to online play. So I don't even know why I can't talk in there. My voice is still really bad, as you guys can tell. It's really like dry and stuff still from. I've been sick for quite a bit, so cut me some slack, please. Okay, ooh, in the middle, extremely versatile QB that we have gets our TD, and Dante Moore once again puts us up 14-0. Now that we are up 14-0 though, I trust in the team to try to hold on a little bit. It is only the first quarter, so maybe we can't hold on ourselves. Let's see. Can we hold them from a TD? We can. They get their TD. They go for 2. Oh my gosh. They go for 2, and they're going to stop us here. We have to go for it. Oh my gosh, but if we miss this, game over. They win. If we don't get this catch, this is game over. Sit. Please, just sit down. Sit down. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. We almost messed that up. Because that was fourth down. If we got turnover and downs, they win the game. But now we can just keep it nil, and we win the game. Luckily, we're on to the next round of the playoffs. No! We're going up against the Bills in a blizzard. If you guys don't know, this is something that's new to this Madden. And straight off the bat, I'm sure you guys can tell, you can't see anything. It's complete overkill. In real life, when it's snowing, you can generally see what's in front of you. Like, it's... Oh, shoot, we're on One kick return. You can genuinely see what's in front of you. Yes, you might not be able to see 40, 50 yards down the field, but come on, they've gone a little bit overboard with making it super, super extreme weather. Because yeah, this is going to be an extremely tough game. We're going to have to run the ball a lot. I mean, good thing is, hopefully we can try to get some turnovers here, because Josh Allen seems like he's going to want to throw a lot. And yeah, fumbling should be another thing that we should hopefully force at least 1 or 2 by the end of this game. Because ball security is not going to be good in this crazy, crazy weather. I don't get how they don't just cancel the game and wait till another week when it snows. Like, how dangerous is it for these millions of billions of dollars worth of players on each team? You know, like, come on. Like, you gotta kind of protect your players' health, you know? Like, I'm sure they want to play, but in this type of snow, you gotta protect their health. There's infinite amount of money invested into these players. I'm surprised they don't just cancel the game. I like it. I like to watch it. I think it's fun, though. I think it's very Christmassy. I like when they play in Buffalo in Christmas. Okay, let's go for it. Ooh. Number 5? You want to block for me, or you just want to sit there? Okay, whatever. Good stuff. 46 seconds left in this first quarter, so we still have plenty of time to work with. I'm going to run the ball. I can't even see the end zone. I just see the ref right there. I don't even know if he's in the end zone or not. We're going to have to run it until we can at least see the end zone. I'm spamming X. Come on, we gotta win that battle. But yeah, I'm just going to have to run the ball. Hopefully our O-line can hold up here. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with our blocks? We cannot get blocks to save our life. We have to throw now. But yeah, how do we even throw in the snow here? I'm just going to go for the check down. I was going to throw to square, but if it's that close, I can't risk it. I have to just take the easy throws. I don't know, where are we? Okay, we're on our own 38-yard line. I'm going to go for it. Mesh traffic is one of my least favorite plays, because it's just, you can get sacked extremely quickly in this play. So I need to put on blocks, and I need to just, yep, there we go. Exactly what I wanted. Jordan Tyson, perfect route, gets open. That's the point of the play, to bring guys to the left side of the field so that the right side's open, but I'm just not a fan of it, especially in online. When somebody's playing the middle linebacker user, they normally just stay in that zone, and it gets really annoying. Oh my gosh, what a play. What a play. We almost got sacked there too. Good stop by Dante Moore. I should go back to the running game, but I just want to stick at the passing. It's way more fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we almost got picked off. We're so lucky it's snowing. We almost got picked off. I did not expect his route to be that bad. Okay, it is what it is. Let's get some blocks here. Yup. Please, can somebody just block for me? Please, somebody needs to block. Like, somebody needs to just take accountability and get that block. Okay, let's see. We have some guys open, but I'm just going to go for the easy pass here to Johnson. I have to secure catch it every single time I catch it, because in the snow, I don't know if you guys have played in the snow much, even if it's wide open, a lot of the times they'll drop the ball. Even if they're wide open, they'll just drop it, because the game assumes that it's snowing. Oh, there's going to be a bunch of random drops, which I guess in real life there is, but yeah, this game goes a little bit overboard with it. Let's go for a screen. This could actually work. Yeah, get a block there. Okay, you guys don't want to block? Or okay, there's my second time out. 6 seconds left. It's a 26-yarder, but I can't see where the field goal is. And there's wind too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. This is like old Madden back in the days with the swaying. Let's go for that. Come on. Bang! What a kick. What a kick. 3 seconds left in the half. That'll push us to... Yeah, there we go. There's the half. And then now we are still up 3-0. And we get the ball back. If we can get 10 points, we should win the game. Because just time management. Because we are going to try to run the ball a lot. Ooh, hold on. Plenty of space here, but we got lit up by Cole Bishop. I really wanted him on the team. I think he fits the Steelers team as well. Let me know in the comments if you guys think that his play style would fit the Steelers team. He has that dog in him for sure. Just like guys like Jalen Ramsey and stuff, he has that dog. I know he doesn't look like it, but if you guys watch him play, he is fearless, in my opinion. At least based on the way, or based on the tape that I've seen in college and also in the NFL. Ooh, nice. Way to break off the tackle there by Isaac Brown. And there we go, up the field, 3rd and 1. Let's run to get this first down here, because I don't think we'll be stopped instantly. So at least we'll be able to not worry about the 4th down. Nice. Oh, and we got stopped instantly. Oh, but we got the first down. Okay, good. Play action cross could work here because they're expecting us to run because of the snow. Wait. If this was not snowing, Jordan Tyson on a deep route here could work. But it's snowing. And I'm just going to scramble. Oh, no. Yeah, I got to throw that away. That was wide open on the left side. But I had no time to switch my plan there. Let's do another screen. The screen worked a little bit the first time. And this time, though, nothing. But I'm just going to get out of bounds. I'm going to get out of bounds. I believe this is 3rd down now. Yeah, it's 3rd down. Let's go for the verticals play. And I'm going to get Johnson in. I'm going to pull Andres. No, I'll keep Andres up. Let's see. Yup. No, please. Oh, it was bad timing. That was such a good play call, too. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to do the same thing with this 4 verticals play. And hopefully it works the same way again. Please. Catch that. Let's go, DK! Let's go, DK! Oh my gosh. In the snow, it's even more difficult to get those one-on-one plays, but DK, of course, gets up and gets the grab there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, our run blocking has been garbage today. It has been terrible. We're one of the better run blocking teams in the league at this point. Like, we have a good O-line, but it's just not showing today. And I assume it's because it's snowing. Okay, let's just trail him a little bit there. I was a little bit underthrown, but DK gets it again. Wow. Some of these throws, I don't think that without the snow they would be making them, because that's a difficult catch to make. Okay, it is the end of the 3rd. I'm gonna let time waste as much as possible because we are now within field goal range, even though you can't even see the end zone. Like, look at how overkill is this. You can see the field goal marker, but I have no idea where the end zone is. But whatever, it's kind of fun. Okay, 2nd and 4. I'm gonna run again. If the run is gonna give me 4 yards, I can do that all day. Do I switch it to the other side though? No, let's go for this side. Get me a block. Nice block. Very nice block there. And perfect. 1st and goal. Oh, on the 3-yard line. I thought we were a little bit farther. We could QB kneel. But that's lame. Let's go for the touchdown here. I think the touchdown is right where the middle linebacker is. I think. Oh, and Boza, of course, pulls us back there. Shoot. We'll just QB kneel. We got to take the win here. It's a 3-0 win. I do have really short quarters on, by the way. I have 2-minute quarters because I wanted to be able to play all the playoff games if we do end up making it to the Super Bowl, rather than just having to sim them. Okay, that's going to be at the end of the game. We're on to, I think, the Super Bowl. I think the next game is a Super Bowl, unless it's like conference stuff. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. It is a Super Bowl, and it is going to be against the Rams. Interesting team to go up against. I do think they are maybe Super Bowl favorites. I'm a Patriots fan. Don't click off the video. I'm from Boston. I'm not a bandwagon. My family's from Boston, so I have the right to be a Patriots fan. On the other hand, though, I do think that Patriots and the I don't know if the Patriots are just ready for the Super Bowl or are ready for the Super Bowl just yet. And I think the Rams might be that team that ends up winning it this year. They have so much receiving talent. They have a great defense, a great offense. But speaking of their great defense, DK completely dismantles them on the first play of the game. Okay, so much for hyping them up. But yeah, in real life, I do think that they're most likely the favorites to win. I mean, the Eagles, it's tough because the Eagles, okay, they have lost some iffy losses this season, but they do have the most deep team when it comes to pure depth and individual talent. Their play calling just hasn't been that good this year, and the inability to use Saquon this year has been extremely detrimental to the squad. And I think as soon as they get Saquon up and running once again, he will lead the team to once again being some sort of Super Bowl contender. I think it's Eagles, Rams. I don't know about some of the other teams. Like, you could say Colts, but I don't think they beat other contenders. Like, and I know that's crazy to say because they have beat contenders in the past, but I think when it comes to the playoffs, I don't think that they're ready to beat a team like the Chiefs, just like we saw. I don't think they're ready to beat that type of team. A team with experience, being at the top of the top in the previous years. I don't know if they're ready for that just yet. But they are a good team, so maybe they could end up winning the Super Bowl. They have the individual talent. If Jonathan Taylor is on his game, I could see that happening. But yeah, teams just know how to shut him down. Or the good teams. have found a way to shut him down. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments who you guys think wins the Super Bowl this year. If I had to guess, could be Rams. Could be Rams. I'm gonna guess the Patriots though, because I'm a Patriots fan. But yeah, you know what? I'll lock it in. It's the Patriots. We're going back and we're winning the Super Bowl. On the other hand, though, we are playing with the Steelers and we are up 7-0. We just had a great stop there. 4th and 14 is a great stop. Sorry, my voice is really bad. Let's see if I can get a return with one hand. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, you know what? We broke the first tackle there. I'm surprised. Sorry, guys. Once again, I'm at my worst. The Rams are only 9-8 though. I'm actually surprised they made the Super Bowl with a 9-8 squad. And I don't think that Stafford was their QB still. So I'm curious who their QB was. Any QB that's going to replace Stafford is going to end up being such a good QB because they're going to come into a literal perfect place to go as a QB. You have a good O-line. You have Puka Nacua. You might not have Devonta Adams at that point, but I'm sure they're going to figure out some sort of replacement for that position. And at least just having Puka Nacua as a superstar will make your QB career just that much easier to manage. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. We're so lucky that wasn't picked. That's now 2 picks in this video. That easily should have happened, and it would have happened in any of my other videos. Okay. Oh my gosh, wrong button. Just go up and swat it away, please. Oh my gosh, I thought he mossed him. If he had mossed him for the TD there, that would have been insane. But I just wanted him to get him out of the way there with that aggressive catch. But yeah, the Rams, going to the Rams would be a great situation for any new QB. That is a perfect throw. Sit down, please. Yep, just sit down. I can't risk it. You guys know, if you guys play on all Madden difficulty, you guys know that you have to secure catch every single play. Otherwise, you're getting lit up. The way that they've cracked the difficulty this year is so annoying. Like, it's even more difficult to play offense this year, especially when it comes to running. And as you can see right there, we are stuffed with only 2 yards. Let's go. Let me actually switch to a passing play. I want to find Jordan Tyson. Yeah, let's see if he has the route running for that route. This route that Jordan Tyson is running right now, the return route, is one of the easiest ways to test if your receiver has good route running. Oh my gosh, first of all, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know why I ran out of the pocket there. Big mistake for me. I almost just ended off the half. I gotta go for a kick. Or do I go for it? Okay, we'll go for one play. But yeah, it's one of the easiest way to test out if your guy has good enough route running to beat anybody one-on-one. If he can win that battle in the one-on-one situation, he should be able to beat pretty much everybody. DK. I was going to scramble, but I noticed that there was only 2 seconds left, so I would have just wasted my opportunity. I think I can hit this. I think I can. I mean, this is Boswell, and so he has a good leg, but it is a Super Bowl, so maybe, come on. And an amazing kick to put us up on the board right now with 10 points. That's good. That is a very good half. Extremely successful. They do get the ball back, though, so I think, yeah, they get the ball back, so we have to go up on defense, and that's going to be the struggle of this game, for sure. I wonder if Puka and all those guys are still on this team, or if they did some sort of trades here. Maybe. I mean, I highly doubt they would trade away Puka. Puka's going to be like one of those untouchable players for the upcoming years, for sure. Let's see. See, the only thing is Puka in this game tends to do a lot of corners and a lot of slants. Let me see if he does one of those two here. Actually, they might just run it. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. That was decent coverage on Puka, but we left Brown wide open there. Okay, I'm going to continue to cover Puka myself. Mansour Delane should be able to manage Puka, I think, a little bit. Let's see. Might be a run, though. Hold on. Oh, I thought I'd be able to get that blitz. Oh, great tackle. Who's that? Great tackle. Amazing, amazing, amazing tackle there. Because if he had broke that, he had so much space. Yeah, let's watch the motion here. I knew it. Yep. Let's watch Puka. Please. Hit stick him. Good. Sit down. Good stuff, team. This defense feels good. It feels very good to play with. Okay, let me use a Highsmith and let me blitz on this side, actually. Let's go. Yep. Yep, make some confusion in here. And how do you give him that much time? Come on. We're making him so confused and right in front of his eyes. And he still gets the pass off to Kyron Williams. Who are their superstars? Oh, Stafford still plays. Wow. Because Stafford at this point would be... How old? How old is Stafford? Let's see. Stafford. I think Stafford is like 30 at this point. Oh, no, he's 37. Never mind. I mean, he's 37. So in 2 years, he'll be 39. I mean, he could pull an Aaron Rodgers and just decide to always stay in the league. I mean, he has the ability. Like, the play style that he runs isn't like a Lamar Jackson, where most likely when Lamar turns like 35, he's going to have to retire just because his legs aren't going to be able to keep up with him. Even right now, like, we're seeing the downfall of Lamar Jackson as we speak because he just doesn't seem as fast. He doesn't seem like he wants to be there anymore. Oh, shoot. That was disgusting routes by all the receivers there. And they go to bounds. Okay, let me one double slot here because I want to make sure that we're doubling. Yeah, let's double that, and let me take Bowen and let me help out with his zone. Okay, never mind. It's just gonna be a run. Let's do the same thing though. Oh no, but Puka on a 1-on-1 coverage? No way. No shot. Let me use a delay. Let me help out with Puka. Come on. Okay. Decent coverage. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Great sack. That's the first sack of the game, actually. And it, of course, goes to TJ Watt once again. He has been the the shining light in this defense for sure. Caesar Ransaw. Okay, not bad. I left my guy wide open, but he was already in throwing motion. 4th and 9. I mean, they're going to have to go for it. And hopefully they don't go for it while I'm getting my water. Oh, shoot, one-man coverage. Yeah, Puka. Puka, that was nasty. Pick. Ramsey. Ramsey! Oh my gosh, Ramsey almost got mossed. Ramsey almost got mossed, but now he just won us the Super Bowl. Oh no, they have 3 timeouts. Okay, we need to get a first down. But Ramsey might have just won us the Super Bowl. Nearly mossed. Nearly mossed, but no. Oh, nice. Good bounce off by Brown there. That's the first timeout. That's actually good that we didn't get the first down there. Because now we can get a first down here and hopefully, yeah, so we'll force their second timeout. Then we just need one more and that should be game. Yep. Nice run. There we go, Brown. Brown might actually make it all the way, and he does, but we're going to go down. He's going to take an unselfish play. He doesn't need that TD in the Super Bowl. He's going to be unselfish. We're going to QB kneel, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, in 3 seasons, are Super Bowl champions. Let me know in the comments what you would have done differently and what you liked about this video. I'm always open to you guys' suggestions. Also, comment what team you guys want me to do next. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys could help me out by hitting that subscribe button, liking the video, and then leaving a comment, that would be super helpful for me to help grow my small channel. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, once again, leave a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, wait, never mind. We're still in this game. One sec. Let's get the animation first. Let's just go down, and that should be the game. And then let's just keep it here one more time. I don't know why I didn't automatically waste the time there. I was hoping that the Super Bowl ceremony would be already going on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Make sure to comment what team you guys want me to do next. Shout out to the person that commented, do the Steelers. Shout out to you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.